What is good, you guys? Welcome back to the Bro. Welcome back to a brand new video, man. We're here. We are back with a brand new video for you guys. Listen, before we get into the absolute clown show that we just witnessed in this Heat Sixers game, I do want to say, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, comment down below. You guys know what to do. Turn on post notifications. One new thing, second channel is back up and running. It's been a while, but I am back. I just posted a new video yesterday about the Charlotte Hornets. So link is going to be in the description. Make sure you guys go check that out. Show some love, man. I mean, you guys got it to over 250 subs so far in the time of its existence. So let's get to 1K as soon as possible on that channel. But that's besides the point. We're here to talk about what we just witnessed with this Heat Sixers game. Oh my gosh, I am still, bro. I'm seething, bro. I'm so upset. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, we were in control in the fourth quarter with over 7 minutes to go, or over 6 minutes to go. All of a sudden, we went on a 5-minute scoring drought. The Sixers go on a 13-0 run. They take a 5-point lead. Terry cuts it to 2, and then we miss twice on shots that can actually, we missed once, and we lost the ball on a possession that could have given us a lead or tied the game with 0.5 left, and then we fouled Tyrese Maxey and he made both free throws, and that's how the game ended. First of all, Maxey was crazy tonight, man. That was probably the best game of Maxey I've watched, and I've watched Maxey for a long time, dating back to Kentucky, and he's a hooper, man. You got to give him credit. I actually rock with Maxey. He's one of the guys on, like, if you had to say, like, what's a player on a rival team that you like, Maxey's probably my answer. He's just stud. 37 to 12 and 9. I mean, he was going crazy. Embiid was playing well. But to talk about the Heat, man, this team frustrates me so much. I don't even know how Jimmy got to 20 points. That was arguably one of the worst games I've ever watched from Jimmy in a Heat uniform. Like, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Pathetic performance by Jimmy. Pathetic performance by Bam, who actually got benched to close out the game until the 3-minute mark, when we literally couldn't score anything. Spo literally had to play him, but when he was in, we were actually letting points get on the board for the Sixers. I mean, he's supposed to be the defensive anchor, and Kevin Love had a much more positive impact when he was playing. And, you know, it's time we called them out, Jimmy and Bam, the two of them. You know, Terry was out there trying, man. Terry is a absolute warrior. You know, he hurt himself at the end. Yeah, he forced it a couple of times, but he was, at least I could see the effort from this man, trying every single time to get something going. He hit that wild 3 to cut the game, the lead to 2. You saw Terry trying. You saw Haywood trying. I give the two of them and Kevin Love extreme credit, because those three players were the reason that we were even in the game. And Jovic. I do want to give Jovic. Jovic did not knock his threes down, but Jovic was very good in transition, pushing the pace up. And also on the glass, I liked his effort, and defensively. So those 4 players, apart from those 4 players, everybody else needs to take a long, hard look at themselves. I don't know what has gone wrong with Jaime Jaquez' game. I understand he's a rookie, so I'm going to give him a pass on that. Duncan Robinson is out of rhythm completely. Even the first 3-point attempt, or the first shot that he even actually made, he tried to take a 3. It was a 2. He was trying to set his feet. He was all out of sorts. He didn't know where his feet were. Caleb was invisible. Bam was terrible. I mean, he was good on the glass, I guess, but defensively he wasn't great. Offensively, as far as scoring the ball, he wasn't great. Jimmy was pathetic. I mean, he scored. He's gonna get his stats. Jimmy's gonna get his points. He's this guy who's gonna fill up the stat sheet. But if you look at the game, that was not a good game from him, bro. Terrible game from Jimmy. Absolutely terrible, dog. Not a fan whatsoever of his game tonight. It wasn't good at all. At all. Yeah, man, it was just terrible. It was just terrible. From a lot of players. Spo. I mean, I thought when Spo ran zone, we looked really, really good. The moment he switched it up and went man in the fourth quarter, oh my gosh, that coincided with their 13-0 run. And I was like, Spo, why did you just do that, bro? They were cooking us all game long. They scored 37 points in the first quarter. we played zone and we cut the lead to 7 at halftime. We play zone and we take the lead going into I think we took the lead going into the fourth, or we might have cut the lead to a very, very small amount. And then we eventually took the lead while playing zone, I remember. And I said, if Spo plays zone for the majority of the quarter, we win this game. Some reason he reverts back to man. The final shot, I mean, we already knew it was going to be a 3 from Jimmy, but those never go down. Never do they go down. Like, we cannot, like, we are probably the worst team when it comes to closing games in that fashion. If you are going to close a game in the regular season, in the playoffs, maybe Jimmy knocks it down. In the regular season, give the ball to Terry. I know he lost it, and then he was down. But in any situation, man, that Jimmy shot is terrible. It's not a good shot. Terrible shot. And then the whole time, I'm yelling. I'm yelling into my laptop. I'm like, Spo, call a timeout. This team does not know what to do. Haywood gets the rebound. He's pushing it up the floor. He doesn't know what to do. He gets it to Terry. Terry gets trapped because he gets the ball in a bad place. Jimmy gets the ball. He fumbles it. Then he runs to the right wing, shoots that same 3 he always shoots. Everybody knew he was shooting that shot. It goes off the rim. We get the offensive rebound. Now I'm like, Spo, as soon as we get the offensive rebound, bro, call timeout. No, he does not call timeout. Haywood Highsmith dribbles it off his foot. Bam, that's game. I'm like, dog, we have 2 timeouts remaining and 0 were called. Like, what are you saving these timeouts for? And then Spo won't use this challenge. And I'm like, Spo, if you're not going to use your challenge, at least use the timeouts that you're trying to save. It's like, okay, the reason that people are saying he's not using his challenge is because he wants to save his timeouts. He's not using his timeouts. He's not. It's like every other close game, we end with 2 timeouts remaining when we lose. It's like, bro, you could have called timeout at that last possession. Twice. He could have called a timeout when he was bringing it up the floor. Okay, cool. We were in transition. That's fine. Highsmith had got the defensive rebound. We were pushing the pace, whatever. Okay, I understand. But when you get the offensive rebound and when it's not in Jimmy Butler's hand or Bam Adebayo's hand or Terry Rozier's hand, Haywood Highsmith, who's the worst offensive player on the floor, he gets the offensive rebound. No disrespect to Haywood. I mean, it's just the truth. Like, he's a really good player, but offensively, it's just not his trait. Especially if you're like giving him the ball. Like, he doesn't know what to do with it. He's a catch and shoot player. But yeah, Haywood Highsmith, he gets the ball on the offensive rebound. It's like, bro, you call timeout immediately. Like, I'm calling timeout. We're resetting. We're getting a good shot. We have 10 seconds left. Draw something up. If we lose, we lose. But we'll lose on a good timeout and a good drawn play. That's it. All this, waiting around and trying to take advantage of mismatches on an offensive rebound that is in a crowd. It's like, bro, you cannot afford to just let the clock run. And yeah, that was just a terrible ending. And the worst thing is the Pacers lost, and they gave us an absolute gift last night when they lost to Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a terrible team. The Pacers go out there and absolutely lay an egg against Brooklyn, and that loss does not mean anything now because we come out and we lose to Philly. Philly's not a bad team at all, but I'm saying we should have won that game. Like, this is a game we should have won. Like, we were up, we could have won easily. If we just played Heat basketball, if we took care of the ball, if we didn't, make bad decisions. I don't know what Hawkins was doing, throwing lobs all over the place and missing them. He should be banned from throwing lobs, bro. Like, please do not throw another lob, Hawkins. It's just not your game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. If we take care of that game and manage that game better, we win, and we have a little bit of a cushion over the Pacers for the 6th seed. Now we're back in the play-in. Now we have to fight our way back to the 6th seed. They love doing it the hard way for some reason. The Heat always love doing it the hard way. They just cannot give you any cushion, bro. It's like being a Heat fan is so stressful because it's like, bro, you think this is the point where the season is turning around, like, oh, we're good now. We're like back into the playoffs, playoff time, Heat time. And it's like, bro, they come back into the play. Like, what are y'all doing? Now we have to beat Indiana again. Now we have to beat Dallas. We have to beat Atlanta. We have to beat another good team. I think we play another good team out there somewhere. Thankfully, our season ends with Toronto twice because Toronto sucks and Toronto is trying to lose to keep their pick. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'm just so frustrated with this performance right now. I just can't believe what I saw to close out the game. But yeah, man, I'll see y'all later as always. Have a nice day. Peace.